All right, let's begin our relaxation right now. It will just take a few moments before we begin tonight's sleep story. I'm going to count down from 10 down to 1, and as I count, just allow yourself to let go. Even more. 10. Feel the support of the bed beneath you, or the floor, or whatever surface you are resting on tonight. And beneath all of that, feel the support of the earth, that deep support holding the foundation, that constant, unwavering support, that comfort that comes from our home, the ground. And as you become aware of that sturdy support, see if you can release just a little bit more, letting go just a little bit more. 9. Feel your body right now. Where are you still holding on? Where do you feel tension? Perhaps you feel a little ache. Maybe it's in your toes or your feet. Maybe it's in your shins. Maybe in your thighs or your belly. Maybe you're holding a little tightness in your chest. Or maybe you hold so much tension in your hands or in your face. And as you lie here right now, as you become aware of this tension or this holding, notice the relief that comes from just time, that awareness. Let it go now. 8. You are safe. Allow my voice to be your friend tonight, to be a gentle guide. Know that my voice will only take you to safe places. See if you can find peace in that. See if you can find trust. See if you can notice that when we feel safe, we can become curious and we can feel a little bit of joy in our hearts as we get closer and closer to sleep. 7. The day is done. What has passed, and what is to come will come. Whatever thoughts come to you tonight, just notice them for what they are, just thoughts, a part of being human, but not you. You are not your thoughts. You don't have to follow them. They don't have to guide your feelings. And so, if and when they come, and they will, just let them drift by right now, like leaves on a moonlit stream, or clouds gliding across a starry sky. 6. This is your moment. This is your time. Let that allow you to settle in right now, to feel cozy right now, to feel the warmth and the joy of being able to just lie here and listen to a warm story. 5. Peace lives within you. It is always there. It is just waiting to be found, waiting to be felt. And so, see if you can find that peace in yourself tonight. 4. Perhaps allow a little gratitude right now. Gratitude for the simple things, the shelter you have tonight, the breath in your body. 3. Begin to imagine now. Begin to see not a forest or a mountain, but a space, a deep, endless expanse. You are floating safely in this place, far away from everything you know. You begin to feel a vast, ancient consciousness waiting to be awakened. 2. Check in with your body one more time. Now, your body has worked hard for you today. It is time to give it rest. And 1, let go completely as we begin our journey tonight. And now, as your mind drifts, you are no longer in your room. The memory of today, of your physical body, fades like distant smoke. You are awakening. But this is not a sudden awakening. It is a knowing that has always been there, an awareness of just now stirred. You realize you are something incredibly vast and incredibly ancient. You are the consciousness of a star. You do not see with eyes, but you feel with your entire being. You feel the endless, vast, silent space around you. A black velvet curtain dotted with the shimmering light of a billion distant siblings, and you feel yourself from deep within, from your very core. A pulse, steady, eternal, and profoundly powerful, is thrumming. It is not the pulse of blood, but the pulse of creation. It is the breath of nuclear fusion, a process of transformation, a dance of millions upon millions of hydrogen atoms merging together in a warm embrace to create helium and to release light. You feel that light born deep in your core. You feel that energy taking thousands, tens of thousands of years just to travel from your core out to your surface. You feel the immense patience of that journey, and when that light finally reaches your surface, it is released. You are shining. You are breathing light. You are breathing warmth into the endless cold of space. You are a beacon, a great hearth, and you feel a purpose, a peace in this steady work. You feel time passing, but not as humans feel it. Time for you is not the ticking of a clock, not day and night. Time is just a gentle, steady flow. 1,000,000 years pass, and then another million, billions of years drift by, and for you, it all feels like a single, long, warm, peaceful afternoon. You feel that you are in your prime, the main sequence. You are stable. You are balanced. Your pulse is steady. Your breath is warm. You simply exist and you shine. You feel your light on its great journey through the darkness. You do not know it, but your light is warming distant worlds. Your light may be nurturing life on a tiny planet thousands of light years away. Your light may be the inspiration for a poet looking up at the night sky from a civilization you will never know. You don't need to know. Your task is simply to shine, and you have done this faithfully, peacefully, for an immeasurable amount of time, an eon, and then another eon. The silence of the cosmos is your companion. You have seen nebulas born and fade. You have seen other stars in the distance flare and dim, but you have remained stable, constant, a warm pulse in the cold. And then, after an impossibly long time, a stretch of time the human mind cannot possibly hold, you feel a change, a very subtle, very slow, a change. It comes from deep within, from your very core. Nothing sudden, nothing alarming, just a shift, a natural transition. You sense that the hydrogen fuel in your core has dwindled. It has done its work. It has given all it can to the light. And now, with less outward push from within, your core begins to settle. Gravity, your eternal companion, begins to pull everything inward. You feel your core growing denser, hotter. This contraction is not an end, but a beginning of something new. As your core heats, it begins to burn the shell of helium that surrounds it. And when that happens, something miraculous and vast begins. You feel your outer shells, the massive layers of gas you have held for billions of years. They begin to expand. This is not an explosion. No, this is a great stretch, a vast, slow, and dignified unfurling. You feel yourself swelling slowly and peacefully. You are expanding out into space. You become larger, grander, more vast than you have ever been. You envelop the space around you, not with anger, but with an embrace, a warm embrace. Your surface is now so far from your hot core, and so it cools. Your light changes. It is no longer the brilliant white-yellow of your youth. It becomes a red, a soft, warm red, like the color of a sunset that lasts for millions of years. You are now a red giant. You feel so vast, so magnificent, but also so light. You feel the pull of gravity on your surface has weakened, and you feel it is time. It is time to let go. You have held this matter for so long, and you begin a new kind of breath, a breath outward, very gently, very slowly. You begin to release your outer layers, layer upon layer of warm gas, the very matter you have created, you have forged over billions of years. Now they are set free. They gently drift away from you into space like petals releasing in a cosmic wind that doesn't exist. They are not lost. They are simply beginning a new journey. They will drift, and one day they will gather to create new stars, new planets, and maybe new life. You feel a lightness, a peace as you let go around you. A beautiful cloud is forming, a colorful, glowing cloud illuminated by your core, a planetary nebula. It is your legacy, a magnificent and silent farewell. You have given almost all of your body to the cosmos, and you continue to release, continue to breathe out until all the outer layers have faded, have drifted into the past, and all that remains is you in your purest form. You are the core, having let go of the vastness of a giant. You feel yourself contract. Gravity, now unopposed, pulls you together. Contracting and contracting, you become incredibly small. Your size is now only that of a planet, but your matter is immensely, densely packed. You are a diamond core of the universe, a white dwarf. You feel a new stability, a final peace. The fusion has stopped. Your work is complete. You are no longer burning. You are no longer creating. You simply exist. You are the memory of a star. You are still glowing, a white, dim, but brilliant light. This light does not come from burning. It comes from the residual heat, the warmth stored up from billions and billions of years. You are an eternal ember, an ember cooling in the fireplace of the cosmos. You feel the silence, an absolute stillness. No more pulse, no more breath, just existence, just peace. And now there is stillness. You a white dwarf, are floating peacefully amid the beautiful ruins of your own creation. The planetary nebula, your legacy, is still slowly expanding away, fading and dissolving into space. Only you remain, a single point of light, alone but not lonely. You are a part of everything. You feel the cooling process, a process so slow it is almost imperceptible. Millions of years pass, billions of years pass, and you are still warm. You still radiate a gentle light, a whisper of existence. You are in no hurry. Time has no meaning anymore. You simply are a witness to eternity. You feel your dim light. It fades and fades over eons. Your warmth becomes more subtle, more gentle. You feel that warmth, the warmth of a star that has fulfilled its purpose, the warmth of a life fully lived. And as you drift in this endless calm, you realize that warmth is no longer the warmth of a distant star. You feel that warmth enveloping you. That warmth is the warmth of your blanket. That warmth is the safety of your bed. That warmth is the peace in your mind. The story of the star, the story of light and time. And letting go is slowly dissolving. It fades like the light of a white dwarf. It becomes distant. The images of space, of nebulas, they blur and drift away. All that is left is the feeling of peace, the feeling of stability, the feeling of safety, like the core of a star that has found its final equilibrium. Your mind no longer needs to analyze, no longer needs to think. It simply rests, settling, just like the star's core, condensing into stillness. You have let go of all the outer layers, letting go of worries, letting go of plans, letting go of yesterday, letting go of tomorrow. All that is left is this moment, a single, still, eternal moment, a moment that is warm and safe. You have completed your work for today, and now it is time to rest so deeply. And now there is only peace, a quiet, endless peace as you drift and float, gently sinking down, drifting down, sinking deeper into a sleep, a deep, restful sleep. So deep, sleep well.